Could you sell everything that you have and go all the way to Africa and not turn back? I'm going to interview Faith and Roger Shaw. They did just that. What brought you to the place where you were thinking about something this big?
Well, I'd been a Christian just for a few years. I was a late convert, and initially I had the elation of my salvation, and the differences and the changes that it made in my life were overwhelming. And all I wanted to do was learn, find out about Jesus, have fellowship with Christians in a depth of relationships I never had before. And this went on for a few years. I loved coming to church. I loved doing Bible studies, reading Christian books. But this, I believe, was a phase, and I was coming to the end of that phase. The phase where you're taking in. But I don't think I can do it because my career's taking off. I love my community in San Jose, and I'm just at the beginning of this. I want to stay here. I want to enjoy it. So I was very much in two minds, and I hesitated for about 3 years. But I felt that there's got to be more. There comes a point when God wants you to step out.
When you allow God to work through you, He gives you the faith or the ability to do what you do, because it's Him working through you.
She had this passion to go to Rwanda to rescue abandoned children. So I thought this perhaps should be my ministry too. And I felt we can't just send money and visit once a year. To do this properly, we need to move that.
Faith, I mean, when you look at giving up, because you lived in rich Silicon Valley, you had a beautiful home. He had a incredible job, career path to his entire future. What was it like? I mean, how did you walk away from that?
God had prepared me for this, I think, because as a child I had experienced genocide to begin with, and that was there in my country, and for some reason I ended up as a child who needed rescue, and a missionary had done that for me, and somebody has to be there for them, even if it is just for a short period of time.
We're trying to move now into a newer aspect of the ministry, which is building a school. First of all, a primary school for the young kids. We live in a village that's very impoverished, and there is no good educational options for those kids. And we are in the process of establishing a very good quality school for maybe 400 or so local children. So we're trying to raise money for that, and we need the staff, we need the expertise, the teaching resources, and all the permits. We need all these things to move forward. But this is going to be the focus of our energies in our ministry in the next few years.
Well, you've got a good start with over 100 kids that you're helping raise up for the next generation. What would you say, Roger, to those people that are right now on the fence whether they can trust God or not?
Well, it's not a decision to be taken lightly, but in our experience, the fulfillment that we have in life, the confidence that we are working out our salvation in fear and trembling, this removes all sorts of other anxieties and problems we had living the comfortable life in California. So now we live with purpose, and when you have this strong sense of purpose and the feeling that you are doing God's will for your life, the discomforts of poor utilities, for example, disappointments in other ways, and hardships, it really doesn't matter very much, because we have something bigger. And so the minor irritations of life don't touch us, and we are able to live our lives to the full. And so there's no regrets for us. Financially, of course, we've given up something, but the rewards of living out our mission far outweigh that and ultimately change.
I trust that in the years to come, we're going to hear of wonderful work of transformation. God bless you.
Ikiganza cyawe gihora kuri njye, abamarayika bahora banyikije, izina ryanjye ryanditse ku mutima wawe, umwana mu